clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with chicks. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'ma try to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your.
Yup.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Bryan Woo. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a foul ball. Yo, 1. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, no. Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's William Contreras. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Got him swinging. Back in Seattle. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now Luke Raley
just pulled off off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the 0-1.
No.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Mitchell ranging back, and it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Hit on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Donovan Solano. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one inside, look out.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. That's the third and foul ball. Into center. And that's the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. Turang batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Turang checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he steps off. The shortstop takes the ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Blake Perkins digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Oliver Dunn.
Ahoy.
Throw to second. He's safe. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
One, two.
In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Perkins on at second with 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Cortez back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. Hoskins hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. And that is downstairs. And it's a full count. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A little bit low.
Too
Ball
low.
1. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Throw to first. He's safe. And now William Contreras.
1-0.
Throw, and they got him. Swinging a foul straight back. Ball to strike. In the air, left side. Arozarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And that's too high.
1 ball, no strikes.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Chourio makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Luke Raley doubled his first time up.
Raley.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a chopper out to short. Ortiz fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Back in Seattle, leading off, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Fastball is outside.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Yelich at second with nobody out. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. This is Bryce Turang. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out. And he gets back in.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ortiz.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's off the inside edge.
2-1.
And a count 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting the 3rd baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Crawford in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. Perkins measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. And that's downstairs. 1-0. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Back foot slider struck him out. So digging in, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls. 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Cortez back to work. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Polanco.
Check swing. He went. Strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
There's a swing and a miss. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. Rounded out his first time up. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Garrett Mitchell. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
No.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Laser could be trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now, William Contreras. Liner, base hit. Mitchell headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yelich up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Strike.
Down low, it kicks away. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And a swing and a miss.
And a strikeout And you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fought off foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. Arozarena after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Perkins swings through it for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. And a count 1-2. Contreras, the runner at third. Yelich over at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. That's outside. And the count is 2-2. To the right side, Polanco in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 45, Abner Uribe.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short, Ortiz. Throws to first. He's out. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle,
Now
Luke Raley. 1 for 2.
Luke Raley.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball 1 low. Raley checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And it remains 2-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Now batting.
Here's
right
Victor
fielder,
Robles.
Victor.
0 for 2 in
Robles.
this one. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, Matt Brash.
Number 47.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Way outside, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the order. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Dunn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Snap throw behind the runner, and he dives back in time. And a swing and a miss. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Brash, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is William Contreras.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And the pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Turang fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is J.P. Crawford, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Christian Yelich. Brash goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Brash back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Hoskins. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That one pushed foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Now he steps off to reset. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Next for the Brewers, Brice Turang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Oh, 2 now. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And here is Joseph Ortiz.
Ball inside.
1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Next offering is in for a strike. Hoskins, the lead runner at second. Turang at first. 1 gone. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Perkins, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit in the air, left field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And here is Oliver Dunn. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score. Relay throw to third, and he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the order now. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now we'll step off and check on third. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now 1-2. Two outs. That's off the mark. 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at
out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Now batting, catcher William.
So man aboard, Contreras. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Robles snags it, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards? So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. That story stunk by me. Anyway.
Ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And that one fouled off. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 8.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Canzone.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the ninth at the plate. Christian Yelich. New pitcher for the Mariners, Edward Bizarro.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground to first, Raley. He'll do it himself.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Chopped left side, done. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Now
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Raley.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch.
No ball.
Being at the top of the
strike.
zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And a swing and a miss. Victor is his 3rd of the game.
Robles.
Next to hit, Victor Robles. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Cortez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for
Yeah, most of
as he should. A start he won't
Yeah,
ever forget.
I did that. I balked a couple times. That's why I put you on base.
I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I had balked a couple times. He had to take balk off. Yeah, because we would have it on, but every time balk actually happens in the game, the shit crash. Yo. Oh yeah, I'll just keeping it real with that's all. Yeah, I guess. Right. Yeah, it's gonna be the last time I play with the Mariners. I'll tell you that much. Man, they robbed me in the first few innings, first couple innings.